So, yeah, I'd be offended, man. I mean, you pull up on your significant other and they slam down their computer. They're trying to hide things. And when you get a peek at it, you realize that they're checking out other people constantly online. How could you not be offended by that, right? That's where she's at right now. Look, if you got something going on in your life, you want to share it with us. We share it with Bert Show fam around the country, and we try to get you some advice. Kristen has the email.
Dear Bert Show, within the last several weeks, I've caught my husband doing things behind my back. Things we have dealt with several times over the years and even went to therapy because he wanted to. In therapy, the boundaries were clearly defined and agreed upon by both of us, and he promised he'd never do it again. Yet again, here we are. Evidently, he has an issue with looking at other women online. I accidentally found out by seeing his sneaking behaviors and started watching him closer for a few weeks to confirm my suspicions. I was most definitely right about him being up to his old tricks again. Now, I had a different problem. If I simply just asked him what's going on, is there anything he needs to talk about, or just bluntly tell him I know what he's doing, he will lie. He always does. I became sneaky myself and started my own investigation. Let's just say he wasn't smart enough to hide it. I had proof and lots of it. I started a conversation, gave him every opportunity to be honest, hinting many times that I knew something was going on. He chose to hide it and pretend nothing was going on. I confronted him with the truth, and he continued to lie. I told him I have proof. Still, more lies. I show him the proof. Still, more lies. Finally, he admits stuff and tells me he's been honest about everything and there's nothing else. Wrong again. Why can't he be honest? I'm very easygoing and would have been willing to work through it with him, but the lies and deceitfulness I can't deal with. It's bad enough knowing he's obsessed with looking at other women, but knowing he can't have an open conversation with me hurts more. Lying hurts way more. We've been together for many years and have been through it all. We have a wonderful family and looked forward to spending the next phase of our lives traveling and just being together. He's begged me to forgive him for being stupid, telling me he made a mistake. He says he'll prove it that he's sorry and he will never do it again. I think he's sorry he got caught, and he's lying to me and to himself. I know he hasn't physically cheated on me, but the emotional damage he caused me is just as bad. He's completely broken my trust. I know he loves me, but how do you continue to hurt someone you supposedly love? I just don't understand it. I don't know how to forgive him again or get past it. I am so lost right now. Please give me your thoughts to help decide where to go from here. Thank you.
Here's my advice. I don't know.
That's not advice.
Not sure.
You can't ask people to send emails in and then say, I don't know.
I don't know in this one. I don't know.
So they went to therapy back in the day because he cheated. Or no, he was just looking at women then too?
Well, she doesn't specify.
Okay.
She's very kind of open-ended. But yes, he did things behind her back. I'm assuming it's the looking at women, because she doesn't come out and say he's like physically cheated. And they dealt with that several times over the years and went to therapy because he wanted to.
I guess some of the details here that are being left out don't really even matter. It's really how she feels more than the details here. Like, doesn't matter if we're talking about Instagram model photos or we're looking at porn. It's making her feel a certain way. And he keeps lying over and over and over again. It feels like they are not hearing each other. So I don't know. I mean, what do you do when he or she completely refuses to change or listen to what's bothering you?
I think this is one of those tough love moments for her, because this man has shown you who he is time and time again. I think at this point, if you're expecting him to change, you are just setting yourself up for disappointment. I mean, he's going to change when he wants to change. I don't think there's anything that she can do in particular to help that. So she kind of has to realize that this is who he is going to be and decide what she really wants to do.
They did therapy before because he wanted to. So I would be like, because you can tell she loves this man, and which is why she is so hurt by him. So if you want to try to make this work, I would be like, all right, it's time for therapy again on my terms. We're going to go to therapy. And here's the deal. It has to be one of those, like, if you do this again, I'm gone. Like, that's it. Like, I can't, the lying, the deceitfulness hurts more than you actually even looking at these women. So if she is so torn and wants to give him another chance, a third chance, I would do therapy and try to get to the root of his problem and also, and not just couples therapy, but I think he needs his own therapy as well. And then I would be like, if it happens again, it's over.
I've done enough therapy in my life to know what my vulnerable spot is, and it's not being heard or seen. So that's really what is happening here. He's just not seeing her. She's trying to tell him, and he's just disregarding how she's feeling, which is, for me, the worst. All right, John has been in this situation. He was the dude looking at the pictures. Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. All right, you're on the Voice Disguiser.
Hey, so a while back, about 2 years into my relationship with my current wife now, I decided to make the stupid decision of going on Instagram and looking at models. Well, little to me, I didn't understand how that could hurt somebody, because I just thought it was like, oh, I'm just looking, ain't nothing gonna happen. But once my wife found out, I knew exactly how much I lied to her and how much trust and how damaging it was to her. And I mean, even to this day, I still feel guilty about it, because it really just destroys either the person's image or how they feel about the relationship. And what I did, I deleted all my social media because I was like, no, I'm not gonna let her, not think that she can trust me. And I mean, even to this day, I'm still fighting that battle. But I mean, it seems harmless, but it really destroys somebody, and it sucks because it's like we have all these outlets nowadays, and it's so easy to access because I mean, social medias are going based off of what you look at, so it's going to pop up more.
Yeah, that's right. Once you look at one or two, man, it's just going to keep popping up. Well, you're the great example of doing what you had to do, man. You heard your wife and you changed. That's it.
Yeah,
that's pretty simple.
If he doesn't have any source of changing, if he doesn't have any want to of changing, then I mean, there's no. She's just going to keep getting hurt.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Bert Show.
The Bert Show.